Hello fans. Welcome to our Manchester United update news. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Man United manager decision amid Xavi and Zinedine Zidane links as new shortlist emerges. The latest Manchester United news is here's your chance to have your say on the managerial situation at Old Trafford, with the club reportedly drawing up a four-man shortlist. Erik ten Hag remains under pressure at Manchester United despite the team getting back to winning ways on Saturday. Goals form Alejandro Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund saw United come from behind to secure a 2-1 victory over Brentford. That result comes off the back of an international break full of speculation over the manager's future. The club's hierarchy had a meeting over the two-week break, but ten Hag remained at Old Trafford despite the disappointing start to the season. While the Dutchman is still at the club, that hasn't stopped reports over United showing an interest in potential replacements. Former Barcelona boss Xavi is the latest to be linked, with reports claiming that the club have made contact. If United decide to make a change, one manager who won't be arriving is Thomas Tuchel. The German was said to have held talks with United over the summer, but has now signed a deal to become England boss and will lead the Three Lions until the 2026 World Cup at least. Zinedine Zidane is another manager who has been linked with the role. The French legend has been out of a job since leaving Real Madrid in the summer of 2021. He has been heavily linked with the French national team job. But it was reported earlier this month that Didier Deschamps is set to stay in that role, meaning that Zidane could be free to take on a club. However, Zidane is not on a reported four-man shortlist drawn up by United chiefs as potential ten Hag replacements. As well as Xavi, former Borussia Dortmund manager Edin Terzic, who left the German club in the summer, is under consideration. Sporting Clube de Portugal Ruben Amorim is also said to be on the list. He has caught his eye with his work with the Portuguese club, but has also been linked with Manchester City amid uncertainty over Pep Guardiola's long-term future. The fourth name reportedly on the list is current assistant manager Ruud van Nistelrooy. The former United striker returned to the club over the summer and has been tipped to take over initially if ten Hag leaves the club. Van Nistelrooy has previous Xavi demands second signing he fully trusts at Man United after holding talks with Ineos. Former Barcelona boss Xavi has demanded a second signing from Ineos if he decides to take over at Man United, according to reports. The Red Devils have made a poor start to the new Premier League season in Erik ten Hag's third campaign as Red Devils manager. Ten Hag won the League Cup and guided them to a top-four finish in his first season at Old Trafford before regressing to 8th last term, although he did manage to win the FA Cup. With Ineos speaking to other managers in the summer about potentially replacing him, the pressure was on this term to start the new season well. However, after 8 Premier League matches, Man United are currently 12th in the Premier League table with Saturday's 2-1 win over Brentford just their third victory of the season. Their poor performances and results have led to speculation around ten Hag's future and potential replacements if Man United choose to replace the former Ajax man. A report earlier today claimed that Xavi, Edin Terzic, Ruben Amorim and Ruud van Nistelrooy now made up the Red Devils' new four-man shortlist to replace ten Hag. It comes after claims in the Daily Mail that Man United co-owners Ineos have held talks with former Barcelona boss Xavi to gauge whether he would be a good replacement for ten Hag. There have been claims that Xavi wants Man United to sign former Leeds winger Rafinha from Barcelona if he's to agree to take the job at Old Trafford. And now reports in Spain insist that the former Barcelona midfielder has demanded a second signing from the Catalan giants in the form of Spain international Fermín López. Xavi would like to take Fermín to Man United after the young academy graduate won the coach's trust thanks to his dedication, quality and ability to make a difference in the midfield. Fermín is a player he fully trusts, but it remains to be seen whether Barcelona are willing to let one of their most promising young talents go. Man United brought in 5 signings over the summer transfer window, including Manuel Ugarte, but the Uruguay international is yet to find his stride at Old Trafford. And former Red Devils defender Wes Brown reckons Ugarte will turn out to be a good signing for Man United in years to come. Manchester United have trained in front of the TV cameras at Carrington on Wednesday morning, prior to the flight to Turkey. The Reds are travelling to Istanbul to face Fenerbahce in our third Europa League assignment of the season. Erik ten Hag is to hold a press conference this evening, as he prepares to pit his wits against former United manager Jose Mourinho, and plot a first victory of our European campaign in 2024-25, following 2 draws. Casemiro took part in the session again, after he was withdrawn towards the end of the 2-1 win over Brentford, and his experience in midfield could be very useful, with skipper Bruno Fernandes ruled out through suspension. The captain was absent as he has been afforded a break, in order to recharge his batteries ahead of Sunday's trip to West Ham United. Matthijs de Ligt seems fine after suffering a cut to his head on Saturday, but fellow centre-back Johnny Evans is a doubt after picking up a knock against the Bees. Fullbacks Terrell Malaysia and Nasser Mazraoui were in the main group, with Lisandro Martinez starting at left-back last time out, in the weekend triumph. Luke Shaw, a regular in the position before his injury last season, was spotted doing individual training away from the main group, as he continues to step up his recovery. A number of young players took part in the session at our base, including Harry Amas, Ruben Curley, Jack Kingdon, Sam Mather, Habib Oguneye and Ethan Wheatley. Manchester United's under-19s are preparing for our opening test in this season's UEFA Youth League, the reward for winning the national title back in May. The young Reds travelled to Vilnius, Lithuania on Tuesday morning and trained at the LFF Stadium that evening. Our opponents in this two-legged second-round tie are FK Zalgiris, the Lithuanian youth champions, who progressed past Welsh outfit the New Saints to reach this stage. Lawrence previews, fantastic opportunity. It's obviously a fantastic opportunity for all of us within the academy, Adam Lawrence told club media before training on Tuesday. To be representing the club in this type of arena and this country is a fantastic occasion for us. Preparations have gone well, we're looking forward to the game tomorrow. This is our last training session now. This is Europe's elite competition at this age group. We want our players to get the opportunity to be playing against the best players in the best games. Naturally, this competition lends itself to that. United's UEFA Youth League squad. Goalkeepers, Cameron Byrne-Hughes, William Murdoch. Defenders, Daniel Armour, Tyler Fredrickson, Louis Jackson, Jayden Camerson, Godwill Kukonki, Reece Munro. Midfielders, Zach Bauman, Jacob Devaney, Jace Fitzgerald, Jack Fletcher, Tyler Fletcher, Finlay McAllister. Forwards, Gabriel Biancheri, Shea Lacey, Ashton Misson, Victor Musa, James Scanlon, Ethan Williams. EFA broadcasting regulations restrict MUTV from showing this game live, but a match highlights package will be available on Thursday morning. Man United will now let £200,000 a week star leave after Ten Hag U-turn. Manchester United are set to entertain loan offers for Antony in the January transfer window after his struggling start to his third season at Old Trafford, Football Insider has revealed. The 24-year-old is reportedly no longer a part of Erik ten Hag's plans in Manchester, and the club hierarchy is now keen to remove his £200,000 per week wages from their books. The news comes shortly after reports linked Antony with a return to Ajax, where he enjoyed a successful spell with the Eredivisie giants before his move to United in 2022. However, according to the Dutch outlet De Telegraaf, the Amsterdam-based club have doubts about whether to make a move for the Brazilian, who endured a difficult time at Old Trafford and has dramatically fallen down the pecking order this season. Antony was linked with a move away from United throughout the summer, and now Man United appear to be outlining plans for his loan departure in 2025. According to Football Insider, Man United are open to including an option to buy in any temporary deal for Antony, but a large percentage of his wages would have to be covered. When asked about Antony's situation at United last month, Ten Hag insisted that the 24-year-old needed to do more to secure more game time. One of the Dutchman's first signings at Old Trafford, Antony cost an eye-watering £86 million 2 years ago, but saw the likes of Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, and Amad Diallo picked ahead of him this season. The 24-year-old has featured just twice in the Premier League so far this season, with both appearances coming off the bench. Antony managed to find the net in Manchester United's 7-0 rout of League One side Barnsley in the EFL Cup, his only start of the season so far. Thanks for watching.